Oh, what is up, guys? This is your dude Noob Master 69 bringing you the fully optimized graphical settings for the Call of Duty Warzone on the GTX 1600 Nvidia graphics card. We are doing this on laptop, so this is a laptop considered GPU. If you're using a desktop GPU, you can always crank some of the settings up. Alright, let's get to it, guys. First off, we will be starting off with some in-game screenshots. After that, I will take you straight to the game, show you the settings, and in the end, I will go through a live gameplay. I'm starting off with some in-game screenshots just to see what can you exactly expect. Because there's a major difference between like when you play the game and when you play the game with recording. Your CPU and GPU are both being stressed at the same time, because the recording does take a lot of resources from your PC or laptop. So there's a big difference between a live recorded game and just a normal played game in which I just randomly took some screenshots of the scenery just to see how the game is actually doing without additional recording stress in the background. Well, as you can see, in most of the situations, most of the sceneries, the frames are going 60 or plus. The Gulag is important to have good frame rates, direct combat, sometimes landing upon, jumping out of the plane. It all depends on the scenery. But like I'm saying, the most of the cases are going to be over 60 frames per second. Sceneries change, so the frames will. Of course, the plane scene will bring it down to its knees. That's important. An overview over downtown. Downtown is, don't expect it to go ever in any case over 60 frames per second. Alrighty, boys, we are in the game. Right, we're gonna go through the settings, and this is how you should try it out too. I do have to notify you one little change. I did not overclock the CPU nor the GPU. I only undervolted my CPU. If you have any questions about that, put it down in the comment section. I'll give you a reply how to do it. The CPU is i7 7700HQ. Let's get to the settings. Display mode, keep it always full screen. If you're using only one screen, you stick it like that. Render resolution 100%, no worries about that. Aspect ratio automatic. Sync every frame or VSync. God damn, I'm excited. Keep this enabled. It will stick the game to the 60 frames per second and will prevent your laptop or desktop PC from overheating. So this is to stick the game in 60 frames per second. I'm disabling it just for the purposes of recording. Bear in mind that the live gameplay will have a major difference. I will lose probably 5 frames or more just because I'm recording, as I have stated in the beginning of the video. Nvidia highlights disabled. You can, if you wish to record something, use instant replay. If you're using Nvidia, the reflex low light, I'm having it enabled. You can have it enabled or boost. It's up to you. All right, texture normal, particles high. Impacted sprays from bullet enabled, desolation near. This is definitely disabled. You don't want this. You don't want this, and you don't want this. This has to be kept on low. Shadow map resolution, keep it on normal. Enable this if you have 16 gigs of RAM. If you don't have 16 gigs of RAM, disable both of these options. Particle lightnings are normal. This is all disabled. AA is on filmic, the best one. It does have probably the most major performance impact. I really noticed that, like when I was experimenting with and testing all this stuff. This one has a huge impact. So you adjust it the way you feel most comfortable. But there's a little thing I noticed about this game, since it's not well optimized. So I decided to run it first at the lowest settings. Everything was low and then I decided, okay, I'll just go and land in downtown. And I figured like okay, downtown is the most demanding area to land, and then like, why do I have 45 frames per second when all my settings are low, and it just doesn't make sense. So I decided to experiment a little bit. I decided to stay in downtown, and I turned up my graphical settings to at the moment as they are right now, and the frame difference was non-existent, and I was like, wait, what? So I'm playing at high settings and at low settings, and I get the same frame rates. So basically what this means is the game is not well optimized, and no matter what you do in crowded areas, you will always have frame drops. I've even seen some people having the RTX GPUs, RTX 2060, 2070, even the one dude who had RTX 2080 Ti was saying that like that GPU should run the game at least 200 frames per second, and he was having like 80 in downtown, sometimes 100, depends, but it doesn't matter. That's the next generation, that's far above this one. Like what I'm trying to give you and to tell you here, no matter the graphical settings, you will never be able to have 60 frames per second in downtown, no matter what you do, unless you put the render resolution down. So this is the main trigger to your frames. Like if you put it to 80, you might get to 60 in downtown. You might, but you will lose a lot on picture quality. This is a must-have for the view distance to track enemies, especially if you want to spot someone in the distance. You gotta have this at 100, trust me. I think that's it. If you have any questions, put it down in the comment below, copy the settings, try it for yourself, and thank you so much for watching. If you wish to stick, we're going into the live game, baby. Yes, it is. We're going live. I'm just gonna try and see how the stuff will work here. Bear in mind, I already told you that I'm losing 5 frames per second because of the recording. Right, I hate to repeat myself over and over and over in some cases, but these are important stuff. Keep to these settings, they're the best. Everything above this will drop your frame rate. Will drop. If you reduce all the settings to low, you will not gain much. You can try it for yourself. Go with one scene, I don't know, look at the sky or something, disable the VSync, and let's say if you're looking at the sky, you get like 78 frames per second. And if you minimize all the settings, you will still have maybe 79 frames per second. Same thing if you stare in downtown and let's say you have 60 frames per second, and you put everything down, you put all the settings down, you will still have 60 frames per second. No matter what you do, the game is, oh goddamn, it's just, is that Semtex? Oh dude, that was so sweet. Ooh, right, as you can see, we're landing in airport, crowded area, lots of stuff going on. We're still going smooth. The game is running super smooth. Oh, I have Odin. What? Let's go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Let's go to the Warzone. Like, I hope you are seeing on YouTube what I'm seeing here. So here is the scene of death. Here we go. 30, 29. I get 32 here without recording, so this is rather really good. We're looking at the best performance with the best visuals. I hope the visuals will be very surprising and satisfying for you as much as they are for me. I'm just super excited over this. I'm sorry, I will try to be professional. Right, so we are in the gameplay. So all things aside, yeah, I like scavengers. All things aside, I will not comment graphics here and there. As you can see, it looks good. There you go, the downtown, the death place. No matter what you do, you won't get high frame rates here. As I said, deal with it. I'm not going there just because I'm not going. I prefer doing scavengers early. I have one here, I have one there, but I will try to get to promenade. So now we're kind of transferring ourselves from the geeky performance benchmark stuff into the Call of Duty Warzone gameplay. And today I'm about to show you how you can rip your opponents apart. Like when Megatron took that Autobot, I think it was Jax or something like that, and he just ripped him in half. And I'm about to show you how you can do exactly the same with your opponents. Where's this guy going? He's going for bounty? Alright. Yes, we are getting... Whoa, that's really low frame rates, but if you don't look at the numbers, it looks damn smooth. Like, no matter what, there we go, inside of the buildings, it will always be above 60. There you go. Some people say this is the best sniper rifle. I can't usually imagine myself playing with car. It's like I heard some footsteps there. Always close the doors behind you. I'll take it. I don't like this gun. I don't like it one bit. Wait. Gas back. There you go. No twitching. Running smooth. We'll see when you get out, eh? Right. It has no stuttering. That's the most important thing in this game. No stutters. And those graphical settings are way cranked. So you can actually enjoy some of the visual. There you go. A hard thing. But it's like, it's still playable. If I see a guy there, I can hit him. Like, if playable isn't what you're aiming for, go buy an RTX GPU, because with this one, you'll never get to that playable 60 frames per second spot. Trust me, I've been doing my research for the past, I think I dedicated a lot of time into this. Like, into the settings and all the stuff I should do to play it smoothly. And like, whatever I did, it was never perfect. It's like something was sometimes missing. You can even see it in the distance that you can spot whatever bird flies the skies, we can just bring it down. There's some action going on there, I'll just mark it. Is it in the house? Yep. Yeah, I'd like to get a kilo of Fiorentino. Have you guys tried Fiorentino in this game? I mean, when that thing drops, damn, no recoil, solid damage. I'm not gonna say good damage, solid damage. But the recoil on that thing is like non-existent. So whenever you see, oh, pretty. Whenever you see, let me see if I can take a sneak peek to that place. No. Right, moving on. Hoi. Right, in some scenes, you will always get frame drops. That's normal. If you have any doubts, pause the scene, go to settings, lower the graphical options, measure it again. You will get the same frame drops. What was that? There's a guy up there. And he knows I'm here. So this is a tricky situation, right? He doesn't know should he get out or should I get in. He is doing some... He's up on the roof. Maybe he decides to jump. No, we'll wait and see. This game's a bit about patience. Patience is virtue. Right, he took that box. Right, now we're being a voyeur. He's climbing down. I think he's gonna go actually... He might actually come out this way. Yeah, I'm really bad at close combat. Like, really bad, but it is what it is. Oh, shoot. Is he up there? He's in here. I feel like he just jumped out. Never mind, we're going to Gulag. Gulag's the place where the squad is. Yeah, let's go. Alright, Gulag is important. You want to have rates high here. Here we have some dense scene. We're at 559, 60, but without recording you'll be doing just fine. You need to have the best frame rates here. Because if you want to win, like, we won't have the upper edge above your opponent, brah. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm going back to my professional state. As we're seeing in this scene, we have over 60 frames per second, which is solidly good. Alright, well, we give it up. Hey, they're usually there. Let's... No! Why did I chose this moment to throw my grenade? Sweet, dude. Alright, I guess he's happy. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it if this did any help. All the questions you have, I think there might be someone or something. There's a playlist update available. Sweet, I'll do it eventually. If you have any questions, including the undervolting the CPU, put it down in the comment section. I'll try my best to answer all of your stuff. Because there might not be any people watching this, but I'm doing it for the folks. I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it for everyone. Feed the world. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. There's gonna be more videos. Trust me. I'm starting to get the hang of it. Have a good one. Good luck, guys. Thank you. And ladies, mwah.